I got a bad hair day. Hey guys, it's CSDX and welcome to this video. Oh, we're good? Are we good? Looks good. Okay. Actually, the camera freezing a bit kind of relates to the thing I was gonna review today. Batman Arkham Origins. And fuck, my hair is fucking messed up and god. You know what? Forget it. Just go crazy with it, I guess. I don't know. Make it Photoshop or whatever. Fuck it. We're doing it live. Fuck it. Anyway, the interesting thing about Arkham Origins is that it wasn't actually developed by Rocksteady. Apparently, Rocksteady was like fucking, I don't know, taking a break or working on the other game, and it was really big, so they had to take a long time. Basically, it was WB Games Montreal. They worked on the Armored Edition port of Arkham City on the Wii U, and were like, you know what, we want to make a new and original Arkham game set in the same universe as the earlier Arkham games. And Arkham Origins was made, but it has its problems and it has its glitches. I'm not going to show too many of them, admittedly, because we'd be here all day for it. Also because I didn't record certain glitches happening, because I was just trying to do some side mission stuff to gain, experience and whatnot. And what I will say is I'm not going to record any of the, I'm not going to show any of the side missions or the DLC, especially since I only own the Cold Night DLC, which I personally believe is the only DLC that matters with that game. So, yeah, let's get our controller. It's a nice controller. Let's go with Batman Arkham Origins. Stop doing push-ups!
Not until B. Arthur notices me.
B. Arthur is there! Oh, okay. What a weirdo. So we start off simply with Batman getting ready to head to Blackgate to go after Black Mask, who for some reason is trying to rescue Calendar Man from being executed. Oh hey, a glitch already! I gotta screenshot that. Oops. I forgot it that F12 cuts the recording. Oopsie. In addition, he kills off Commissioner Loeb. No idea who that is, but in all fairness, the guy was a corrupt pile of garbage. We're unable to get to them in time before they escape, but we do get to fight Killer Croc. By the way, one thing I just want to quick mention is that Killer Croc, as long as you get the Arkham City Easter egg, is the one consistent mainstay aside from any other major villain in the entire Arkham series. Weird. Of course we take him out and get back to Batcave before the police get us, because this is before the police had a heart. We find out that Black Mask decided to put a hit on us, hiring 8 different assassins. They are Killer Croc, whom we already dealt with, Deathstroke, who was advertised as a big part of the game upon its announcement, Firefly, who is obsessed with pyrotechnics, Copperhead, who is a girl that I feel would be a freak in these sheets. Don't act like you weren't thinking of it. Deadshot, who is only in a side mission, lucky us I guess. Electrocutioner, who, dare I say, you're going to be amazed about soon enough. Shiva, who is also but a side mission and I think is associated with Ra's al Ghul. I haven't bothered to look that up yet. And Bane, because one heavy isn't enough, or something. We end up going after Penguin as we feel there are connections he has with the Black Mask. What's interesting is that not only does Penguin have hair left, but he also doesn't have Coke Bottle Eye Syndrome. He's still pretty homely. One thing that's interesting though is that Batman's suit looks more advanced than his suit in Arkham Asylum. Why the downgrade, Batsy?
Alfred, I'm tracking it too. It appears the control towers you use for your auto-nav systems are putting out a jamming signal.
Oh, for the love of... We're not going to be able to do much with our Batwing, because apparently Riddler...
Enigma, then.
Oh, sorry. Enigma has radio towers up to prevent you from doing fast travel. Yep, this game has freaking fast travel, which I gotta say is pretty fucking convenient once you get it all unlocked. Now, with Enigma... This time you gotta destroy network relays and collect data packs that he is holding against various people. One of them being dead, being low, of course, but whatever. The most that you get for the data packs is, of course, some special interview tapes of various people and such as Loeb, Gordon, and even Black Mask. Although, wait, it's not necessary. Whatever. Destroying all the network relays allows you to go ahead and try to catch Enigma, but he's long gone by then. And the most you'll get is the first Riddler trophy, and that's what it's called in the achievement, the first Riddler trophy. I'm sorry, it's not exactly the best reward, to be honest. Earlier, with the collecting Riddler trophies, you get to go after Riddler and get some good info here and there. But with Enigma data packs and such, you just get good info, and that's it. I feel like they dropped the ball with this one, as good as the game can be. There's also some tags to scan that results in learning about some locations in the city, but I never bothered to scan all of them, to be honest. In addition, while the combat is largely unchanged, there are, once again, challenges to do. Only this time, you can't do them at any given time, and you must do one of a specific rank before you can do any other afterwards. The worst of them is, coincidentally, titled under the list known as Worst Nightmare, and I'm pretty sure you have to be a goddamn god in order to do these challenges. Just look at this crap! Look at it! What's even worse is that these challenges are the only way to unlock certain gadgets and upgrades. So say bye-bye to getting goddamn Sonic Shock Battering! I'm sorry. I needed to vent. Let's keep going. I will say this. Probably the best thing about the Enigma data pack searching is that if you accidentally take out an Enigma henchman who hid the data and such, you can still interrogate them. They're just out of the fight and giving up while waiting for you to finish the others off. Not completely knocked out either. They just are defeated. It just feels better to not have to be punished for an unintentional mistake. I know that others feel differently, and I do understand punishment for a fuck-up, but in this case, we end up going after a penguin henchman named Loose Lips, fitting, and get the penguin's hideout. Alright, a big battle with Electrocutioner this is gonna be. That's it. He had a health bar. That's a big battle against an assassin. This guy is but a fucking pushover, and it is just insulting. So we get a penguin and rescue some Falcone guy, kind of, only to... Oh yeah, the big battle with motherfucking Deathstroke. This is gonna be fun!
Not such a pushover after all.
The game crashed.
Let's try again.
In all seriousness, this is a damn good boss battle. No tricks, no handicaps, well aside from the smoke pellets, but that's besides the point. Just mono-e-mono between two skilled fucking fighters. And I fucking love it. Oh, and we get this game's sort of version of the line launcher. I can't wait to show you my favorite thing about this season is in Predator section, but we'll get to that soon. We end up unable to capture Penguin though, as he enjoys a good time with two ladies. Apparently, money really does make people more attractive than they are, inside and out. By the way, we also don't get to capture Penguin either. Last time we see him in this game. That's just lazy, Batso! We then go to Black Mask's hideout and find that something is amiss. The crime scene dictates that Black Mask was killed by Penguin, but we saw Black Mask earlier. All of this has something to do with the Joker. Yep. Despite the advertisements saying Black Mask and Deathstroke were big villains here, the real villain is, once again, the Joker. Okay, just to be clear, I'm not shitting on the fact that Joker is in this game. I mean, it's called Arkham Origins. It's basically the origins of when Batman first met the Joker in this Arkhamverse. The sin here is that they advertise the main villain of the game as Black Mask, and he ends up just being a sideshow act. The fuck was that? We don't do sin videos here. Oh hey, it's Barbara. Her face is weird. So after getting enough info, we managed to confirm that the Joker staged a killing to make it look like Black Mask was murdered, along with his girlfriend, and framed Penguin as the culprit. Even in his younger days, the Joker is a sick, twisted fuck. By the way, we're not covering Mad Hatter this time around, but that guy's eyes are literal bunny eyes. Like, it's not even supposed to be like that, even with the mask. What the fuck? So Black Mask is only being used so Joker can get a robbery done and... well, here's the big reveal. Actually kind of well done, to be honest. I gotta mention something, though, that I forgot to mention earlier. They didn't get Kevin Conroy and Mark Hamill to voice both of these characters, being Batman and Joker. Although they did get Nolan North to do Penguin again. Was it again? I don't know. Anyway, this time around, Batman is voiced by Roger Craig Smith, who we know best currently as the voice of Sonic the Hedgehog, specifically modern Sonic, of course, and by modern Sonic I mean more modern, with recent stuff, like I believe it started with Sonic Colors, not 100% certain. He does the role pretty damn well, too, if you think about it. As for the Joker, it's done by a little guy known as Troy Baker, who has done so many roles that it's kind of hard to pinpoint which one was his best role. Although, one role I could say he did do that probably has a bit of fame behind it is when he voiced Yamato and Pain in Naruto Shippuden. As for how he does the role of Joker, he knocks it out of the damn park with this one. He perfectly captures Hamill's essence of the Joker, and the style is just... I legitimately thought that Hamill was doing the voice, but he was just doing it while sick or something. Seriously, Troy Baker's a goddamn genius! So upon getting to the steel mill where Joker set up shop, must be a fave hangout, we get in to try and get Black Mask for interrogation. Unfortunately, potential bed freak that every guy would like to get with, named Copperhead, poisoned us. Oh come on, that tongue... I mean, you gotta understand, you probably would want to fuck her, or date her, or whatever. Treat her respectfully, please.
What would your father say if he could see you now, throwing away your family's hard-earned fortune on these frivolous nightly escapades?
You know what the sad thing is? Alfred actually feels this way about Batman. We end up managing to get cured and beat her, and we find out the Joker is currently at a hotel, holding a meeting with most of his assassins. He decides to kill off Electrocutioner for a laugh, of course, and we get his shock gloves, which, by the way, helps make combat a lot fucking easier. And it is possibly my favorite thing about this game. Oh! Here's my favorite thing to do with Remo Claw. Sometimes, glitches can be a treasure trove of enjoyment. Unless they impede your progress like a cock. We then gotta fight Bane, and there was some bullshit to be had about this crap because goddamn dodging wasn't fucking working. I'm sorry, I was loud and mean. We get a tracking device on Bane before he escapes, and he shoots a rocket at Joker. I mean, it's not something one would really expect, to be honest. We end up saving Joker because it's what we do.
Why would you do that?
Dude, I just said it is what we do. Open your earplugs. The Joker gets brought to justice and ends up having a therapy session with Harleen Quinzel, which does contradict the interview tapes of Harley back in Arkham Asylum. Even then, this segment is one of my favorites due to the references to Killing Joke. It's just amazing. It implies that he sees Batman as a monster much like himself, and that he wants to be put out of his misery, because he isn't capable of doing it himself, so he provokes Batman to just finally kill the damn guy off, so that he can just be at peace. Doesn't end up staying that way for long, but it's still fucking genius!
I hoped you might finally be ready to celebrate Christmas Eve.
Oh yeah, didn't I mention? This game takes place on Christmas Eve. It's a Christmas game. Scanning now. We then head to the GCPD morgue in order to find Bane. Never mind, it's just a corpse of one of his men. And scan it to find that Bane is working on a new kind of venom that would get rid of addictive properties called TN1. Before you ask, yes, it's Titan. We can never escape that stuff. Also, apparently the cops think Gordon is Sheamus, the wrestler from 2012. Okay? We eventually find out to Bane's headquarters and... oh... Oh no. He knows who we are. Unfortunately, we can't go protect the Batcave yet, as Firefly decided to act a bit late on the bounty and wants to blow up the bridge. Just a quick warning though. Once you head to the bridge, you will be unable to do any side missions until after the main story is completed. So if you want to do other side missions, get them done, and don't go to the bridge on the way. Use fast travel for that if you unlocked enough. We eventually stop Firefly, and Gordon almost warms up to us. Almost. Our time in this mission also manages to convince enough of the crooked cops to be actually good people. However, during our time, the Batcave was invaded by Bane, and when we get there, it's been demolished. We hurry to rescue Alfred, and...
Don't add me to the weight you carry.
God. That's fucking depressing. Of course, thanks to the shot gloves, we revive Alfred, and it is because of this that Alfred finally understands why we're doing what we're doing. However, Batman is in a funk, and Alfred has to talk him out of it with a pep talk. And so we head to Blackgate once more, because Joker has caused a riot. Once we get there, we have to fight Bane again though. If we don't kill him, Joker dies from the electric chair. At first, we can't really win. Then we get the shot gloves on for the whole time and all hell breaks loose. We then put Bane into cardiac arrest to trick Joker into thinking we kill him. However, once we revive him...
Mr. Wayne.
I'm just tired at this point. I'm just tired. Now we have to deal with an enraged Bane hopped up on Titan. And not only do we have to be careful and hide in certain areas, not only do we have to make sure we get him in the electrified areas over the bare walls, not only does he eventually break vents and such over time, preventing us from having any other places we can hide, and not only does a jammer turn on literally out of nowhere, fucking with your detective vision while Bane is on the loose halfway through the battle, but also you only have 10 fucking minutes on the clock before he becomes able to one-hit kill you. And there is no goddamn timer. Just occasional reminders from Alfred. This battle fucking sucks ass. After taking care of Bane, it turns out the TN1 damaged his memory and now he forgot who Batman is. And by that I mean he doesn't remember Batman as Bruce Wayne. We then catch up to Joker and take his ass out in an amazing beatdown session. And so, the game is beaten, and the day is saved.
This is going to be fun.
Nope. You'll be dead soon. And that was Arkham Origins. It has its problems, quite a few problems, but it's still admittedly a pretty good game, and just because it wasn't developed by WB Montreal, just because it wasn't developed by Rocksteady, people end up criticizing it, and then call out on the mistakes and such. But honestly, it's a pretty damn good game, and I personally think that it should have been developed for in an inclusion with Return to Arkham. There are people that say just because it wasn't developed by Rocksteady that they didn't end up doing it, but you need to remember something. Return to Arkham was developed by a company best known for making shitty licensed game show video games. And I ain't gonna let that one go. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching, and we will go next week into some different game. No, you know what? No. I've been editing for hours. This video is already 20 minutes long. I can't bother to put in any more time into this already. It's good enough as it is. Let me just sum it up shortly at least. Blackgate, it's okay. You try it out if you want. Night, don't play it. Batmobile sections, especially 4 of them, suck.
Arkham VR, haven't played it. Okay, now let's just get to the outro, and I'm sorry I couldn't give it into more detail.
Hey guys, thank you so much for watching. If you liked this video, click the like button to show your support, and you can subscribe for more. Click any of the cards and such to check out the videos there and whatnot. You can also check out my social medias in the description below, and please remember to stay awesome. Bye-bye!